Hey everybody, so my name is Eric Walker, or Chef Eric, and I'm so excited about my new weight loss journey, and this is something new for me that I am including you all on my journey for weight loss. I've had this battle up and down for years, and I decided this go around will be different, that I would include family, friends, and whomever on this weight loss journey. We can help each other. And so that's one of the reasons why I started my company, Dirty Keto. For me, I know that lifestyle works for me. I get the best results. But one of the things that I've learned is that it's a lifestyle. It's not something that you can just lose weight in and then go back to eating or have those wrong or bad habits. And so for me, I decided, okay, Eric, what's different this time? I'll tell you, what's different is understanding the pitfalls, understanding those roadblocks that happen down the road that cause you to go back to those bad habits, right? Understanding that this is a journey and you may fall, but when you fall, you get back up. And so I decided the type of content that I want is I just want to be just transparent and real and just share with you all as I go through this journey. Currently, I have weight loss clients, and I actually counsel them on losing weight, and I deal with them. They're having great success. And so one of the things I talk about with them is, what are your weekly wins? What have you done successfully this week? Some of the things they've told me, hey Eric, I've been able to walk around Walmart without getting in the automated buggy. Someone said, hey, I've been able to get into some jeans that I haven't been able to get into in a long time. Some people even said that I just feel better, and that's great, right? And then I asked, what are those weekly watch out? What did you learn this week that you needed to watch out for? And so some said, I had to watch out. I went home recently with my family and friends, and I didn't eat so well. I let my guard down. Other people said, I got mad and upset, and I just started eating. And so I'm gonna share with you guys my recent watch out moment. And that watch out moment for me was, I thought that I had conquered eating emotionally. So my mom recently passed in September, and for me, it was a hard time. And so now we're here in March. I mean, you'll never really get over your parent passing, but I thought that I was, in a better place. But this past week or so, I've been thinking about her a lot and just feeling bad. And then I found myself not eating the best. And then I looked up and I gained 4 pounds. And it was just like, it's almost like I woke up from a dream, and I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? Now, one of the great things about this discovery, because I'm always in a self-discovery mode. I'm always self-aware of my emotions. Why do I feel this way? Because I know I'm an emotional eater. I have to always say to myself, Eric, why do you feel this way? And so when I realized what was happening, I'm glad, I realized in a week to 2 weeks time, but in times past, it would be months have gone by, and I packed on 10, 20 pounds because I'm in this depression stupor. And so, I'm not gonna be super churchy, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. The Bible says that for the spirit of heaviness, God has given us the garment of praise. And so when I was really down. So I was driving in my car and I put on some praise music, and I just started praising the Lord. And the next day, it was like I woke up and that depression and that heaviness was gone. And I realized that, oh my God, my white child is still there. I still have to watch when I get emotional. And just be honest, sometimes you're gonna eat 3 donuts. And you know what? And you may disagree with me. I say eat the donuts and move on. Because it happens, right? This is a journey. And because it's a journey, you're gonna have those pitfalls. And so you just need to just have it, forgive yourself, and move on, right? And so I'm back on track. I'm back in the gym. And so I'm gonna cook. So I was thinking about, what I'm gonna cook, because this video was like an impromptu share, because I really felt like I needed to share this. So I had these things in my refrigerator. So I have some salmon. So I do meal prep for my clients. And my website is dirtyketobrand.com, www.dirtyketobrand.com, where you can pick 5 meals or 10 meals. I do lunch and dinner. And so I had some salmon left over, but I didn't have a side. And so I was like, I need to cook something for my video, so what am I gonna cook? And so this is a secret into how I create. So I had, in my refrigerator, I had a turnip, parsnip, and kohlrabi. So kohlrabi, I saw this at Kroger the other day. I had never had it before. I just did a Instagram reel about kohlrabi. It's like a pregnant broccoli stem. Have you ever tasted a broccoli stem? That's kind of what kohlrabi's like. And so then I also have, I'm a garlic guy, so I have 4 cloves of garlic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna peel, chop these up. I have my garbage bowl here for my peels. I have a pot of water, and then I have some salt, and then I also have my dirty seafood and vegetable seasoning. In this seasoning, you have from some fennel, garlic, onion, smoked paprika, little crushed red pepper flake. I also have some Old Bay in here, fresh cracked black pepper. And speaking about my mom, so one of the things that my mom was an amazing cook, right? And my mother could cook me under the table with certain dishes. And all she would use would be seasoning salt and pepper. And on Thanksgiving, poultry season. And she will cook you under the table. And so just about every recipe I do a nod to my mother. So in my dirty season, I have some seasoned salt just for my mom. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these chopped up, season the water with this and a little salt, and I'll put this on the boil. And then once it's tender, I'll be back. So we'll go ahead and get these chopped up. All right, so I got all the vegetables chopped up. I got the parsnip, the turnip, and the kohlrabi. So I'm gonna put a nice pinch of my seafood seasoning. And I'm also gonna do, I know it's some salt in the seafood seasoning, but I always add another little pinch of salt to kind of help bring out the flavors with the vegetables. It tends to work. All right, so I'm about to put this on the boil for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we'll be back to go ahead and mix this up. All right, y'all, so this boiled for 10 minutes until fork tender. So let's make sure it's fork tender. That's when the fork easily can go through the vegetables. All right, so to this is very simple. Because there are root vegetables, they already have water content. I boil them in water, so I don't need any more cream or any more liquid. But what I am gonna add is 4 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. And then I'm gonna use a wonderful tool as my immersion blender. And I'm doing everything right here in the pot. Stop right there. I just wanna make sure, I like it to have a little texture, not puree like baby food, but all right, have a little texture. So let's see if I need to add any more salt, any more seasoning to it. That's good. Could use some salt. Nice simple salt. And a little bit more of the seafood seasoning. Let's see. Oh my God. That's so good. It's creamy. It's very reminiscent of mashed potatoes. Like this is like so much better than mashed cauliflower. And y'all I just created this. Like this is how I create recipes. Like OMG. So what I'm gonna do is my son is actually filming, so I'm about to let him taste it. All right, Eric.
This is so much better than mashed cauliflower.
Right?
Mm-hmm. It's got better texture, better taste.
It's almost like potato, right?
Yeah, it's almost like mashed potatoes.
Man, I'm excited. Why you look like that?
Because the camera is still going.
And so that's how I test my recipes. So I make something and I give it to my kids and hey, taste it, and like that was Eric's like pure reaction. For those who know my son, he's a miniature version of me, and he is unfortunately brutally honest. And so I was really nervous. I mean, even though the video gonna be edited, I was still nervous because sometimes I say something that tastes good and he's like, no. Like you see how dry my face look? That's exactly how you be like, no. So, but anyway, so there you have it. This is a wonderful side. I'm gonna have it with some roasted salmon. And so I'm gonna go ahead and plate it up. I just wanna give you some macros. So I put it in MyFitnessPal app. Wonderful app. I put the recipe in there. So it's 134 calories per serving and only 6.5 net carbs. So somebody said, well, that's kind of high. Yeah, I mean, if it's from a mashed potato perspective, for just a half a cup of mashed potatoes, you're looking at 20 net carbs. So I will take 6.5 net carbs over 20 any day. So I'm hungry and I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up and then I'm gonna eat it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me some of this wonderful puree down. And take my wonderful roasted salmon and put it right there. Look at that salmon is perfectly moist. It's so velvety and smooth and creamy. Now mind you, I just put cream cheese in here. I didn't put any butter in here either because it had enough fat from the cream cheese. And I'm really watching, dairy. So I do a little bit dairy, different days of the week or what have you. But this right here, guys, this is a winner. This is a winner. So, one thing on the keto low carb lifestyle, you gotta mix it up. You see what I did? I know I have a chef's pantry, right? So what you can do is go to the grocery store. Just like I did, I saw kohlrabi, I came home, and I YouTube some videos, how to cook kohlrabi. So just get creative with vegetables, creative, with the different proteins and what have you, so that you don't get burnt out of eating this way. Because remember, this is not a situation that you're gonna eat until you lose the extra weight. This is how you're gonna eat for the rest of your life. So you gotta figure out what works best for you, what you like, what you don't like, or you can always go to my website at www.dirtyketobrand.com and let me cook for you. Let me take the worry away from you. At the end of the day, we in this together. You know, comment below about your weekly wins or your what you have to watch out for. Or sometimes you just, and if you need to talk, you know, you need counsel. Comment below and say, hey, reach out to me, and I'll reach out to you. And let's work on this together. Let's make this a weight loss community, right? There's no judgment here. You know, it takes a community. I mean, this fat right here takes a community. You hear what I'm saying? It takes a whole community to get rid of all this fat. All right. And but like I said, I've lost about 50 pounds, so I'm steady melting away. Listen, God bless you guys. Remember, it is a lifestyle, and you fall, get back up. Don't judge yourself, and most importantly, do not compare yourself, your body to anybody. You're created beautiful the way that you are. There's only one set of fingerprints that you have. No one else in the world have your fingerprints, which means that you're uniquely made. So never compare yourself. All right? So I'm done talking. I'm hungry. I don't know what he gonna eat, but I'm about to eat this. All right. Bye, y'all.